Hey there, students. We are going to read another story in our workshop book today. And the story we're going to read today is called Taking Care of Pepper. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to check to see, I'm going to go into the table of contents here. And I'm going to see Taking Care of Peppers on page 70. So I got to go find page 70. And here it is. Taking Care of Pepper is a story about a horse named Pepper and a young man who has to take care of him. So I'm going to ask you to read this story. It's about 4 or 5 pages long. And then when you get to the end, we're going to take a look at a couple of questions about the story. So I just finished reading Taking Care of Pepper, and I want to look at this question. Compare the needs of a horse and another pet you know. Which needs more care? So whenever I do a compare, it always makes me think of a Venn diagram, because a Venn diagram is a great way to show two different things. And in this case, I'm going to show a horse and I'm going to show a cat. And I know a lot about cats because I have 2 cats and I have to take care of cats. So they both need food, right? They both need water. For both of them, you got to scoop the poop. Yuck, that's the worst part. Cats hate baths. They hate them. They hate water. But horses need a bath. But they both like to be brushed. They both can bite you if you're not careful. But a cat can scratch you if you're not careful. But a horse could kick you. So there is danger with both animals. They could hurt you if you're not careful. Horse needs exercise. Cats, they mostly just need sleep. I don't know if you have a cat, but cats pretty much, their number one favorite thing to do is sleep. Let me just glance through the book and see if it makes me think of anything else. That's a good start. I think that's enough ideas for me to write my paragraph. Remember, the Venn diagram is a great start, but the Venn diagram is not finished. What I need to do now is write a paragraph. And every good paragraph should start with a sentence that tells everybody what I'm going to talk about. Horses and cats are 2 different pets that both have needs. And I'm going to kind of go back and forth. For example, watch this. They both need food and water, but horses eat plants like hay, while cats eat meat. Okay, so I talked about that. They both need a person to clean up their poop. Horses in the stall. Oops, I'll put a comma after that. Cats in a litter box. Talked about that. Let's see. They both like to be brushed, but horses need a bath. Cats hate baths. Notice that when I'm writing, all of my words are pretty much sticking right next to this pink line. When we write, we should be staying next to this pink line. Let's see what else. What else do I want to say about them? I talked about brushed. I talked about water bath. Both animals can be dangerous. Both could bite, but cats could also scratch you. Horses don't scratch, but they can kick. All right, I talked about that. Horses need lots of exercise, but cats mostly just like time to sleep. Okay, exercise, sleep. So that's everything on my Venn diagram. So let's just do a conclusion now. Horses and cats are both great pets, even if they are very different. And there you go. There's a great example of a paragraph to answer that question. So, now it's your turn. So I hope you guys enjoyed taking care of Pepper. And I hope you learned a little bit about taking care of a horse. Some of you guys have taken care of horses before, ridden horses, been with horses. But some of you might have zero experience with a horse. So I hope you learned a little something about a horse. And I cannot wait to see your comparisons and comparing horses to other pets. So I look forward to reading them, and I'll talk to y'all real soon.